We're in the Pacific Northwest. It's a beautiful sunny day outside. The birds are singing. The local hipsters are consciously harvesting their coffee beans or whatever they do here in Portland. We finally have this fixed and fair measuring tool for money. We have Bitcoin. It's allowing us to show up who we want to be rather than who we have to be. We get to save rather than spend. We can create rather than consume. And we get to innovate and plan and build rather than gamble. I just think that's amazing. So I'm excited to be here in Portland with you all.
Bitcoin is more than headlines or price charts. It's a tool. It's a movement, a lifeline. And most of all, it's something that brings people together.
This year, we're at Revolution Hall, which, I mean, what an incredible name for the Revolution of Money Conference coming to Revolution Hall.
I'm happy to give financial advice. Don't trade away 100 Bitcoin for stocks.
Bitcoin has transformed from a niche cypherpunk philosophical protest statement to a kind of global force. If we hit critical mass in 3 years, it's going to be political suicide to go after Bitcoin. It's not just that Bitcoin is in principle for everyone. A vast cross-section of the American population has already adopted it. This crowd is like double the size of the crowd last year.
Today, all of the data is on our side. The burden of proof is on the critics, and that's this inflection point that we've reached. It's the largest computing network in the world outside of the internet itself. It's the best performing financial product in Wall Street history. The fact that you don't understand this means you're breaching your fiduciary duty. You need to figure that out quickly because you're totally getting out-competed by what's happening.
But I can see a scenario where there's this risk-off moment in the market and the risk-off moves to Bitcoin.
If we have another bear market and there aren't any bodies that float to the surface, that'll be a good indication that we've, quote, made it.
What's the point of Bitcoin? It's like Chancellor's on brink of second bailouts of banks. There are no bailouts here.
Capital is going into Bitcoin, which otherwise would have a hard time accessing it, and it's creating the world that I want to see, which is hyper-Bitcoinized.
I truly believe that there's going to be a landslide of capital that comes into these instruments. That capital coming in the door, it just brings more capital coming into Bitcoin, because what is Saylor going to do? He's going to take that money in the door and he's going to go buy Bitcoin with it and just keep the cycle going.
If we scale Bitcoin and users lose self-custody, then we just have paper Bitcoin summer.
Bitcoin has the most important property of all, trust.
We're here at Bitcoin is for everyone, and Bitcoin is for everyone, and the more evil your government is doing around money, the more you need Bitcoin, and the more you need to get off of paper Bitcoin.
The one thing I remember going into that meeting, you just looked at me and you're like, I'm just so glad you're not crazy.
Actually, everybody I ever meet that really talks with me intelligently about this does not seem crazy at all. Why should money be fundamentally controlled by political leaders who don't always necessarily have the best interests of the voters in mind?
Bitcoin is the first true asset in human history that is accessible by anyone. Doesn't matter your race, gender, sexual orientation. Doesn't matter your immigration status. You know, some people might not like that, but like it doesn't matter to Bitcoin.
This is a completely different way to organize the world that might actually be better, more kind, more humane, and freeing.
Is this time different? It feels like we're winning on the world stage at a higher level than we've ever been winning. We're winning on Wall Street. We're winning in Washington.
You could call this era the mainstreaming of Bitcoin, and it's us finally getting a seat at, the adults table.
I think we're going to enter an age where the United States is pushing Bitcoin and crypto technologies in a way that entrenches its role in the global financial system.
I don't think we should change the rules of the game midstream anymore, because that's the game that you're all used to playing. We want a fair rule set enforced by code. Isn't that what every Bitcoin conference is? Just us coming together and being like, we fucking rule, dude. We're right as shit, aren't we? How come nobody understands us, bro? Thanks, everybody.
Thank you, Hodl. Thank you, Pete. Where else other than Bitcoin you get your closing speakers with sunglasses?